So the question is, why no-till? Throughout our lives, throughout a long period of history, whenever you think about agriculture, you think about using a plow. If you look back to 1,000 years ago, you think of the oxen with a plow behind it. If you think about modern day, you think about big, beautiful tractors with plows going behind them. I don't think anything is a better look and a better feel to it than seeing a tractor going through a field. Except I started hearing about no-till about 3 years ago. In Great Britain, they call it no-dig. Here in the United States, minimal tillage or no-till. But whatever you like to call it, it is a practice of disturbing the soil as little as possible. And if you look behind me right here, this row is 50 foot long, 36 inches wide. This bed was actually made 3 years ago. I literally hoed this area off by hand. The high tunnel was built over the top of it, and this soil, once compost was put over it, has not been disturbed in 3 years, other than broad forking, which looks like this. So broad forking, really all we do with broad forking is if the soil gets a little compacted, we just break it open a little bit, and especially that's effective for carrots when you have a root crop that's trying to go down deep and you want to keep it straight and looking like a carrot. So that's extremely important with root crops, the broad forking. But many times, for example, these are indeterminate tomatoes next to me. This bed has not been broad forked in a while. You finally get to a point in the no-till system where the bed becomes so soft, so pliable, with years of planting. Once we are finished with the crop, we try to leave as many roots as possible in the ground because those root channels leave an opening and leave a clearing. There's nothing to come back in to disturb that soil. So this particular row right here had indeterminate tomatoes on it. So the most difficult part of prepping this bed for the next planting, which by the way is going to be bok choy, it took about an hour and a half with the trellising lines, 9 to 10 foot tall indeterminate tomatoes, to take them down, pull them out, take them to the compost pile. This particular row, once that was done, took about 25 minutes. I did broad fork it, I raked it down, and now I'm putting bok choy back into place. So here's the bottom line. Why would you start going no-till over tillage or using a rotiller? One of the things is, and to me this is the most important, is it's keeping the soil as fertile as possible. Any microorganisms that are there are disturbed as little as possible, because when you take the soil and flip it over and dry it out, it kills those microorganisms, which are breaking down compost, which feeds the plants. The other thing is it's a lot less effort, a lot less muscle time of you actually going out or having to get out a rotiller, put gas in it, start it up, bring it over here, a heavy piece of equipment, or other attachments that have to be put on that rotiller. Some people use electric, and that's fine, but that all takes time, and it certainly takes money. Every time I've priced a rotiller, they are certainly not inexpensive. So whenever you're thinking about setting up your garden, consider no-till. And I'm not going to be dogmatic and tell you, you have to go no-till, that's the only way to have a garden. Certainly is not. A lot of people still rotill or do the rotiller and till, and that's fine. But I will tell you, at Whirlwind Family Farm, each year we actually have a little bit more fertile soil because that soil is not disturbed. Again, the micronutrients which are there breaking down actually that material which feeds the plants. I certainly don't understand all the science, but I will tell you this, that disturbing the soil as little as possible has worked here at Whirlwind Family Farm. So I'm about to start planting my bok choy. I hope this was helpful to you when you consider your garden. And we always appreciate if you're getting something out of our videos, we hope that you will like and subscribe, because this channel, we want to continue to educate in gardening. We can learn from each other. Please, in the comments section, if you have other suggestions, love to hear them. Thanks from Whirlwind Family Farm. Blessings over you, your family, your garden, your harvest. Talk to you soon from Whirlwind Family Farm.